Everybody's got a blank page, a story they're writing today, a wall that they're climbing. You can carry the past on your shoulders, or you can start over regrets.
Alright guys, so starting the video, we're gonna go ahead and finish setting up this pole here. We're gonna run the line through the holes, get it all squared away here, and then we're gonna make sure that we take out all the bait that we bought at Walmart. Right here's some b-roll of the things that we purchased. And then what we're gonna do right now is sponsored by Rain. I am not sponsored by Rain, guys. This right here is going to be the end of making sure that these lines are tight, just in case we do get a big fish, it doesn't break off. Just gonna get a little bit like that. Close it off to secure the smell, so that way we don't lose it. And then we're just gonna roll it up into a little tiny ball. So you want to make sure it's really rounded out, and then we're gonna go ahead and place it in like that, and make sure you cover the hook. That is a perfect setup. Alright guys, so this is the initial process of actually throwing out my first cast. And as always, you want to make sure that you cast with confidence. You don't want any tangled line. I got that dough stuck on my fingers, so that's why I'm putting it in the water here. That stuff is hard to get off. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to just make sure we just cast off again. These ducks kept getting in my way, so I was just making sure that when I was reeling, I was trying not to hit them. Getting stuck on that line there. Here's some more of me casting out and making sure that the line is nice and tight. And I'm really just going to let it go here. If anything does bite it, it's going to move around. Few moments later, I lost my damn bait, guys. Something took it. This time is the charm. The more you start to fish, the more you start to realize it's kind of repetition. And so look, I got the wrong bait. I gotta get the other one. Want to make sure that we're baiting it with what they're biting on. And this is the color that typically they bite on during cloudy days. So that is what I'm doing, y'all. 3-time is a charm, not only in life, but in fishing. I do believe that this time we're gonna get something. So let's see what we can do here. Alright guys, I was getting kind of fed up with these damn ducks. They kept getting in my way and I had enough, so when these ducks came behind me, I had to tell them to scram. Our first snap while I'm fishing. Typically, you'll see one of these. I don't know what's going on. These ducks are getting on my nerve because when they see the jerky, they all come. Look at them. Look at them, all of them. I just want peace. These ducks don't give me peace. They're in my line. They keep moving my line. Before you know it, I think I gotta fish a damn duck. As we fish, we're gonna talk about topics. As we fish, we're gonna get our mindset right on things that God is trying to, speak to us about. Fishers of men, what does that mean? There was a story in the Bible with Peter and John. There's another John. It was either Peter or Andrew. Forgot the names. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But they were on a boat and they were fishing for fish, and this man comes up to them, Jesus, and they're casting out nets, and they're like, "Who are you?" Told them to just drop what they were doing and just follow him. He says, "I'll make you fishers of men." So to trickery, sometimes Satan's gonna trick you like that, and you gotta make sure that, like these ducks, get in your way. You gotta make sure that Satan's not in your way when you're fishing and when you're living life. As I thought. So now we're gonna finish one last thing before we head out. We're gonna switch it up. So this is a trout magnet. This one's really good. I used it before. I never had any luck with it, but I want to give it a try here. Who knows? We might catch something. So we're gonna make sure we get in the hole. make sure it's on there, and we're gonna make sure we do the uni knot. So we're gonna go ahead and make one big hole. We're gonna put the main line in the hole, and we're gonna do it 4 to 5 times. Good solid knot. And you're gonna squeeze the main line like that. I like to lick it, just a little lick, salivate it. It's kind of weird, but it is what it is. We're gonna squeeze this one, and then we're gonna get the main line, and we're gonna pull down. And then, as you can see, you're gonna see it cinch. There it is. That's your knot. Now, here's our setup, guys. Perfect setup here. Now, what we're gonna do? This one already has a weight on it, so we're just gonna cast it out and retrieve it, because this one might not go as far. I think I might need to get some sort of weight on there, because it's not going far. We're gonna go ahead and come back, and we're gonna put the weight on it. This is gonna act as your support when you're trying to throw it out and cast it out farther. And with this one, since we already have the main line attached to a hook, we're gonna go ahead and put this in here, as so. I don't know if you can see it through the light. My fat fingers are not letting it go through. All right, now that we got it right here, what we're gonna do is we're pretty much going to put it over like that, and there you have it. Oh, I lied, guys. Right. Let me do that again. So we're gonna go ahead and cinch it, as so. Again, make sure it's on there pretty good, and then really what you're trying to do is you're trying to do a reverse knot, right? Because if you go the other way, it's gonna pop out. So we're just gonna tie it like this, and it should go in, if I'm not mistaken. There it is, and there you go. I think I got it on here pretty good. So now it's gonna act as a source for throwing it out. And then with this one, we want to make sure that we're just reeling it in, and we're just pulling at the same time, because we don't want to get the weight stuck on a rock. And you're pretty much going to do that a couple of times, because the way that these work is it's all repetition, right? You have to throw it, you cast it out, take a one right there, and then you're just going to reel it in, and you're just going to swipe to the side just like this. I have lost so many baits, so many lures to rocks. They are my arch nemesis. If I could, I would remove every rock out of this lake, out of any lake I fish. I don't want to hit a dug on there. Number one rule when you're fishing, try not to hit any ducks. You gotta make sure you're not. I find a lot of places that I fish at, there's trash everywhere, and it's not good for the fish, it's not good for the wildlife, it's not good in general. So leave it the way you came and found it, if you will. And then another piece of advice for any fisherman is give yourself some slack. It's not all the time you're gonna get a fish. I haven't got one fish out here right now, and I'm having fun. And I think at the end of the day, fishing is not about getting the fish, it's what's around it. It's being able to enjoy the environment, being able to enjoy the lake, being able to enjoy the wildlife, and just being out in nature. I think one of our God-given rights is to enjoy what God has created, right? He said to make sure that you take care of the land, you know, and being a fisherman is taking care of the land, making sure that you're not overfishing, and making sure that you're leaving the next big trout for the next guy coming out. That's it, guys. Didn't really get any fish. I guess next time we're gonna actually switch it up and bring some worms, some live worms instead. I know that that's really effective in getting any type of fish when you're fishing out, but it was a pleasure to fish with you guys on the other line, and maybe I might even have a little luck here with this last cast here and see what happens. But thank you for watching, guys. Anyone who's supporting these videos that are going to be coming out here on this channel, I appreciate you. Please like and subscribe, and make sure that you share this video with all your family and friends, all your fishermen folk. We love the community that we stand by, and God bless you guys.